A very good morning. Namaste. Today we have again met, and today I'm going to talk about what is the meaning of psychometric test and how it is useful for us. Many times people come to me, and when I tell them about the psychometric test, they feel that that is something not required. And then they say कि मैम आप psychometric test क्यों ले रहे हो? It is better you do a meeting directly. Secondly, there are also people who think that this is because it's a money making process. So I need to clarify that neither it is a waste or a money making process. It's actually a scientific based test. And why it is important? This is because nobody can learn about the capabilities. In fact, even the superheroes, what we call, they also need some awakening to realize their real potential. Nobody can just wake up one day and find, okay, ये मेरे अंदर है, okay, wow, मेरे अंदर तो ये वाला potential है, तो चलो मैं आज इसको use करना शुरू कर देता हूँ. So no, not at all. It's not like that. So now, if you want that, you need to know what are some of your inner true power which may be hidden at one particular time, but later it comes up. But as we say in Hindi, that अब पछताए होत क्या जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत, means once your time is elapsed, learning those things can never be so beneficial what it can be at one particular age. There have been many students who have just followed the flock, did one particular course, shifted to another, and over a period of 5 to 6 years, they couldn't even understand what was their real potential about. And this has been a common scenario for many years. Even your counselor who is sitting in front of you, I never knew that I'm going to be a teacher, because in the school I was very quiet, very observant, very quiet, very strict, very disciplined, whatever you can call. But after my 12th standard, accidentally actually, I started teaching the kids around my my circle. When I realized that teaching is a passion for me, I love teaching. Reality. And when I got the opportunity, I just grabbed it. So that is why psychometric test is something which prepares the students, the children, for the future ahead. Normally what happens is either we would be relying on our gut feeling, or we would be listening to the hundreds of advice that is available free in the market. We don't want to go and pay for our own capability, but we would be relying on all the freebies. उसने ये कहा, इसने ये कहा, मेरे मामा के चाचा के मामा के दादा ने ये किया था, मेरे घर के अंदर सारे के सारे लोग जो हैं दे आर ऑल डॉक्टर्स, मैं डॉक्टर बन जाऊंगा. आप डॉक्टर बन जाओगे, आप चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बन जाओगे, आप लॉयर बन जाओगे क्या, लेकिन आप उसको पूरा कर पाओगे? यू कैन नॉट कम बैक. You should love what you are. And if you plan your future on these factors, on the advices, on your gut feeling, then definitely you are going towards a dark, blindfolded path. Maybe you may be having a searchlight in your backpack. मतलब आपके हाथ में टॉर्च होते हुए भी आप दूसरों के पीछे जाएंगे. And that is where psychometric test brain mapping comes. It's actually a scientific proven. It has been devised by the psychologists all around the world. Like we take Holland's Rayasek, which is your realistic, investigative, your analytic, these enterprising, these tests we take. And this actually tries to indicate your mental capabilities, your interest area, your persona, your personal traits. And when we are taking all of them, then it also gives us the clear picture that what are the career inclinations and how you can pursue. And not only that, in our reports, we also have a career report of 12 or 14 based on your personality. And it tells on number one, which is very best for you, second number, if you are taking seventh or eighth, that's your choice. So, what are the top benefits if you are taking a psychometric test? It identifies your personality trait, the very number one. It mirrors your pattern behavior, thoughts, your emotions, and that would actually map up your strength and weakness. Secondly, it would find out your interest areas. See, what happens is our interest area varies with our exposure. Right now, I have now an interest towards this, but maybe in the future, my interest may turn, because that's at the teen age. Until we attain what we call as a proper maturity, we are under the influence of our peer group and, of course, the external factors. We see someone getting some recognition and we start doing. I remember 10 years back, there was, you can say, a mad rush that every second person wanted to become a dancer, because at that time the Dance India Dance and other shows had just emerged. Today I see everyone wants to become an entrepreneur because Shark Tank has come. So these interests will be varying about, around, because of various factors, but it may not match your strength and inherent personality. So it would find out the right interest area. The third is, as I have spoken, your inherent talent skills, means something which is hidden, जो छुपा हुआ है. And today, when you enter into a professional field, you should know your abilities, your skills, so that you are able to put your foot forward with confidence. Now, these are all data, the data of our personality. Like a doctor who is dealing with ortho will find out through x-rays and MRIs what is the exact problem, or he can study. Similarly, we psychologists, we counselors can study these. And with the data, we can help you towards an unbiased decision making. As a student, you need to have a clear data backed self knowledge to substantiate your conclusion. So, when you are having this test, it tries to help you in that. The next is, as I said, there have been many students whom I have personally taught. And I've found that after 7 years, 8 years, they used to boast. They used to boast when I used to tell them that it is better you switch off your career, and they used to boast, "Ma'am, we are going to. Ma'am, we have got admission in MBA." But what is the fun you spent after 10th standard? The child took commerce, spent a good amount in school fees, then spent a very good amount on tuitions, maths ka tuition, accounts ka tuition, economics ka tuition, a good amount. Say 1,000 rupees per month means 3,000 rupees per month into 12, 2 years. Then the child entered into what we call as BBA, not from a government college but an aided college, where the fees was around 90,000 per year. 90 into 3, 2,70,000. School fees, that school is not very reputed, so it was around 4,000 rupees. So 4,000 into 12, 48, 48 multiplied by 2. That is 11th and 12th I am talking. So 1 lakh rupees for fees. Then another 1 lakh rupees for the tuitions. 2 lakh rupees. Then another money for the BBA. That is 90 into 3, 3 lakhs. This is without any extra expenses I'm talking. Then the child again entered into MBA, again from the same university, paying a good amount of 6, 7 lakhs. Means the child spent 13 to 14 lakhs. And then suddenly the child realized कि यार MBA मेरा नहीं है. I'm not interested in MBA. मैंने घूम लिया बहुत, मुझे नहीं अच्छा लग रहा. Now I want to open my photography. Wow. अब photography करनी है तो we need a DSLR camera, which will be a very good amount. And the child now is around 26 to 27 years. The time when the child has to earn, or at least try in that way, the child is now again shedding, working under some person, and maybe in the future he will do it. अगर उसने ये चीज 6 साल पहले किया होता तो he would have been now settled. So this is where actually psychometric test helps you, and the trust that you have to put, it is not that psychometric, but you have to put the trust ki yes, it is going to help me out. Now after spending 15 lakhs, if you find your child standing on the floor and telling mama mujhe ye nahi karna, just imagine what will happen. So that is why it is time saving. It can provide you the essential life insights without going through these twisted labyrinth of trial and error practices. What I gave you the example is a real example. And of course, when you take test, when you understand your real potential, then you stand out from the rest. Because the world is becoming crowded. Today, we are living in the era of globalization, and you need to differentiate yourself at every area. You need to have a correct and complete understanding of your true self, or you are going to be one among those sheep. People will mistake you just another replication and would fail to identify your true potential. And I would say that today number of students are taking this psychometric test with a patented mapping and are trying to improve the quality of the decisions that they are making. So don't think that when a counselor tells you to take a psychometric test, it's a waste, or it may be a money making process. So let me tell you, as a counselor, I also give the psychometric test, but I am not charging it because I need it. I have to give it to the company who are devising this beautiful algorithm. They need to spend it on the technology, and that is what we charge. It's not that we are taking it and shelling it into our own pockets. No. Don't think that, okay, when I come across, many a times it happens, when I come across people say, आप psychometric test मत लीजिए, आप सिर्फ Zoom meeting ले लीजिए. Don't take the money. Today, you are you get pinched only for a small amount. But imagine this incident which I have spoken. This is only one child about whom I have spoken. I can count on my fingers the number of students I have in the same area. Taking one, then shifting to one. Day before yesterday, I met a parent who told that their child, because they said that the child would become chartered accountant, but he left and now he is into the construction business. So why parents and students want to spend this much of amount just to get a trial and error? Why not spending a small amount, a small step which can help you out to save this much of money and time, and above all the regret? After 10 years, if you regret that I have taken this profession which was not at all for me, then what is the fun? Can you come back? Can you reverse your age? Can you reverse your age? Can you come back to 17 years again, take something which you want to, and then can you pursue that? No, not at all. So parents, students, you need to think on this ground, that why we focus on psychometric test, because that would help you to be confident about your choice in the long run. And when you have taken something which has been on the algorithm based, something which is completely trusted, then you will be happy. Because when we make decisions in the rational way, it helps you. Don't be irrational. Don't chase something which because someone else has become that. Our body, our soul is living with us. My soul is residing in my body. So I cannot chase a dream which is of somebody else. If I want to pursue that, first of all, I need to find out whether I am able to, whether I am able to. We may have thrust for many things, but it is like jack of all and masters of none. Therefore, after watching this video, I think you all will have a clarity as we say in our Mentoralaza, that confusion to clarity. So I hope that you all will have a clarity, and definitely you will be trusting on this factor. Go for psychometric test before you want to choose a career, a stream. For 10th standard students, it is the streams for 9th and 10th standard. For 11th and 12th standard, it is the course, the college, the fee, its future prospectus. And for those in the graduations, they need to understand what else they can do. So in that way, we can say that a wise decision today will be a wise future tomorrow. Right? So, looking forward. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video. Do like, subscribe, and wait for more videos on different careers available with this. Bye. Have a very good day. Namaskar.